You wake up at 6 a.m. Not by choice. A physiotherapist is standing over your bed with a foam roller and absolutely no remorse. Welcome to your life as Lando Norris. You're 26 years old, worth somewhere around $50 million, and your breakfast is already being dissected by a nutritionist with a clipboard who is frowning at your oat ratios. That's how every morning starts. Physical conditioning runs 2 hours. Core stability, grip strength, neck exercises, reaction drills. In 2026, the new regulations strip back a significant amount of the downforce. Cars are more physical to drive now. Your neck specifically needs to handle around 5 grams through high-speed corners without your head simply detaching from your body. Useful capability to have. Your trainer runs the exact same session he's run every day for the last 11 months. You ask if you can skip the neck machine today. He points at the neck machine. You get on the neck machine. By 9 a.m., you're at the factory in Woking. The simulator is loaded and ready. It doesn't have feelings, but it is absolutely about to ruin your morning. The 2026 car runs active aerodynamic systems that adjust in real time, mid-corner. Brilliant engineering. Complete chaos if the setup is even slightly wrong. You've crashed this sim version 16 times this week. Whoops! The engineers just reload the session each time without a single word. Their composure is genuinely impressive. Also doing something strange to your mental state, you grind through another 3 hours and finally string together a clean lap. The engineers nod. That's high praise around here. Media duties at noon. 4 interviews, back-to-back, no gaps. A British journalist asks how it feels to be the face of British motorsport. You say something warm and vague. An Italian asks whether you think McLaren can challenge Ferrari in 2026. You say something diplomatic and equally vague. Then a podcast host asks about your gaming setup. Finally, you spend 13 minutes on monitor refresh rates alone and why 240 Hz is genuinely worth the price difference. Your PR handler keeps glancing at her watch. You are not watching anything. This is the best you've felt since yesterday's gaming session. Race weekend is a different animal. You qualify second. The garage responds like something historic has occurred. It hasn't. Pole is Max Verstappen in the Red Bull Racing. Because it's always Max Verstappen, but it isn't because it's 2026 and Max is about to leave F1, or so the media say. Anyway, so second behind a Mercedes is honestly the best possible outcome and everyone quietly accepts that without saying it directly. Your race engineer walks through the strategy on the grid. Undercut lap 27, switch to the hard compound, hold a 2-second buffer to the Mercedes, standard plan. You give the thumbs up, knowing the Mercedes will have already pulled 2 seconds in a lap on you. Lights out. Everything compresses down to the 3 meters of tarmac ahead of your nose and nothing else exists for the next 90 minutes. You come through the undercut ahead of the Ferrari. That part worked. You hold off the Mercedes on worn tires for 11 laps. That part was unpleasant. You finish second. You get on the podium. You spray champagne at the man standing 1 step above you. He sprays some back. You both smile. 7 million people clip a 10-second video of you making a face after a radio message you disagreed with. You had no idea the camera was on you. There's always a camera. The foam roller guy is already waiting at the hotel. He still doesn't look sorry. But at least you got a podium in 2026.